Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Celtics have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Knicks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Taking a look at Boston. Held down 2-1 in a desperate need of a win. They still haven't, though, Greg, found their groove in this series.
Yeah, they can't go down 3-1. Even with 2 of the last 3 games at home, that'd be a steep hill to climb.
It would.
We've got to have this one, and they'll treat this like a Game 7 tonight.
They need to.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Brown against Bridges. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And Porzingis launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Towns gets it to go.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Tatum. A 3-ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Towns, a screen on Brown. Anunoby off target with his 3. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Tatum against Hart. Launches it. And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these 2, taking pride and making plays.
Brown with the screen on Hart. Tatum dishes to Brown. Basket good.
Yeah, Brown makes himself the best option in the pick and roll there. That's beautifully done.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Tatum against Hart. Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
Yeah, they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
Here's Brunson. Holiday with the block.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Brunson outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Hart. And he dunks it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pass to Towns. Over Holiday. Towns with the bucket.
Karl-Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Brown outside. Pass to White. A Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And the 3 off target. New York leading by 3. Here's Bridges. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Bridges with the steal. It's deflected. Porzingis finds White. Back to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Robinson down low. He's against Porzingis. Here's Brunson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another. That can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
That one falls for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Tatum on the wing. Defended by Towns. Shot to stop the run. And that one drops for him. Tatum's got 6 points. Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's White. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. White's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. The Knicks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Over in the corner, McBride. Here's Hart. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Brown with it. Brunson picks him up. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. And finished off by Brown.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Robinson kicks to Hart. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here comes the Knicks City Extras, everyone. And live for let me hear you once again.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Celtics lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Oh, goodness.
Pass to McBride. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering, and he makes that one. Pritchard's got 5.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Brunson with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Horford finds Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Fournette passes to Brown. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Towns. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside, Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I'll tell you, a veteran shot right there. Al Horford immediately answering back with a 3 of his own. Go ahead, big fella.
Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. The 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First personal foul, 13.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A different look for New York. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Second free throw, no good.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. They get it again, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 5.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Bridges against Brown. And here is Bridges from past the arc. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Celtics out in front as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Payne. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And that one falls for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Tatum. Down low. Stolen by Robinson. One-on-one here. Pass to Payne. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Walsh. In the corner. Tatum with it. Robinson pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Tatum looking around. From outside the arc. Boston again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Such a wide open look. And now a 4-point New York lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The three-pointer is right on target. Bridges got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Pritchard. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Knicks leading by 7. To the inside, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Tatum against Bridges. Tatum kicks to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Now Payne. He has 6. Pass to Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Towns, he's checked in for Payne. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Horford high post. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Robinson a screen on Horford. From 12 feet out, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 9 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, he's showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Bridges dishes to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns a screen on White. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
Tatum against Towns. Let's go. Tatum no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
This guy is so cagey. Jalen Brunson gets that defender off their feet with the pump fake. So good.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Towns against Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Here's Tatum. Boston again missing. New York leading by 10. Now here's Brunson. Towns wide open. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Down gets to Holiday. No good off the front iron. New York's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Anunoby in the corner. Brunson against Holiday. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Robinson a screen on Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. On the wing, Holiday. Brunson covering. Outside, Porzingis. Boston again missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Robinson passes to Brunson. Over Holiday. Porzingis with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beat you in so many different ways.
Pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown sends a screen for Tatum to the middle. Stolen by Anunoby. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Holiday. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
McBride's shot is off. Celtics trail by 10 on the wing. Holiday. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Pass to Anunoby. 1:36 left in the first half. Outside, Towns. Shoots it up. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
White dishes to Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to McBride. Brunson a screen on White. McBride bounce pass. And it's Towns missing. Celtics trail by 7. Deflects the pass. White looking around. Tries the spin move. Throws it down. JT.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
.36 seconds left here in the second. Brunson outside. Pass to Robinson. McBride with the ball. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Jason Tatum at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Johnson with it. Lets it go. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And that concludes the first half. It's the Knicks. They're up by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the New York Knicks.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have...
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And he makes the first.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Pass to Brown. Picked off in midair. Up top, Hart, guarded by Holiday. Hart kicks to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. And so Boston again turning it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson the pass to Towns. Misses the 3. Well, the Celtics shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. To the paint, White. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Brunson, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
White dishes to Holiday. There's Brown with the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hart. Up and in on the layup. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Brown. as the Knicks gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
New York leading by 10. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Brunson from long distance.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Brown against Anunoby. The three from Tatum. And that's collected by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hart, wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Tatum finds Porzingis, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Out to White. Here's Holiday, defended by Towns. Shot clock at 5. White the pass to Tatum. Boston again missing.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Anunoby, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson off the dribble. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Hart. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range, so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
The Knicks leading by 11. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Brown with a screen on Hart. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside, White launches a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here goes Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
And here's Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 13 points.
That's his second make from distance this half, after hitting none before that.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Brunson against Holiday. Brunson the pass to Hart. Bridges up top. Holiday against Brunson. Over Holiday. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And it's White missing. New York leading by 12. Brunson kicks to Towns. Anunoby passes to Hart. Brunson scanning the floor. And no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. The Celtics have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. The Celtics also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for White. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Brown dishes to Horford. Stolen by Brunson. Inside. Here's Bridges. Count that one. Bridges got 10 points in the game.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Pass to Pritchard. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Brown against Hart. Towns kicks to Brunson. This one for three. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him. Brown outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Fires away from way outside. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. Bridges left side. Brunson finds Bridges. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Outside, Towns. Here's Hart. Out to Brunson. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Horford. Fires for three. And the three ball is good. 11 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Bridges shot. Good.
How about that quick three response by Mikal Bridges?
Hart against Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. And a change for the Celtics. Craig's checked in.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
The Knicks leading by 12. Now, here's Bridges. He's got 13. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 12. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. McBride passes to Payne. Left side, Towns. Back to Payne. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Payne's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks. Celtics trail by 14. Outside, Tatum. Floats one up. Tatum sticks the three on the D.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Payne gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Right side, Tatum. Pass to Davison. And here is Anunoby. And there's another one for the Knicks.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Outside Tatum. They set the screen. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 14. Pass to McBride. Outside Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Payne. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum drives in. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Towns sets the pick for Payne. Offline with his three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Pritchard. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Payne's shot is good.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Celtics trail by 16. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Anunoby. Count that one. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. Takes a three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Here's Pritchard, and here's Tatum for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Payne. Fires the 3, and again, New York with the triple.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Tatum down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Davison. Pass to Pritchard. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
The Knicks leading by 17. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson, right side. Fires, high post. Bridges misses.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Knicks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. The step back jumper is good. Brunson's got 20.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Here's Kolek. Kept alive by New York. Hart with a screen on Holiday. Kolek, no good. Celtics trail by 19. Here's the 3. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Holiday's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Kolek. On the wing, Bridges. And here is Hart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Now Brunson. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown against Anunoby. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. That 3 off the mark. New York leading by 16. Bridges inside. Brown on him. Good. Nice job down low.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's good. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Pass to Pritchard. For the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson with it. Hart finds Bridges. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
Jalen Brunson at the line 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. Good on the second free throw. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Holiday.
This is what has defined Drew Holiday's career, right? The ability to affect shooters.
Tatum against Anunoby. The kick out to Holiday. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 20.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Brunson. Boston shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Well, Al Horford is so impressive as a passer. A big man who can dish it, so valuable.
Brunson, left side. Chalk up two there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Stolen by Tucker. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson, no good.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. And here's Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. We did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best. That's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.